Hi folks, Slick Slices here. Sorry, I've been away for a little while, but this lockdown business tends to make life more difficult for me. But whilst I've been away, things have gone on apace. Now, as many of you will know, I quite like Japanese knives. I have a few, particularly I have a couple of Mokis. This is the Moki Pliant, and the Moki Pendant. Both lovely little knives. This one here, I mean, is genuinely tiny. It's it's a neck knife in the sort of jewellery sense, in that it's a mother of pearl with black lip mother of pearl inset into it, in a very highly polished stainless steel frame. Nice little blade. Still usable, but very small. The pliant is a relatively largish gentleman's pocket knife. But just recently on Facebook, on one of the slip joint knife forums, pages, there was another Moki offered up for trade, and it turned out to be a slightly complicated trade, as I offered up a couple of knives, neither of which the person giving the knife up was interested in, but a third party was, so we ended up doing a three-way trade. I sent my knife down to England, he sent his knife off to Germany, and my friend in Germany sent his Moki to me. So what have we got? I'll just push these slightly out of the way, because it fits actually quite neatly in between the two of them in a way. It's slightly smaller than the pliant. Funnily enough, this is called the Kronos, and it's available in two sizes: a 7cm blade and 7.6cm blade. The slightly larger one is very similar in size to the pliant. This is probably a better pocket size for a gentleman's carry in a suit pocket. I mean, there's not a lot in it. Whilst this one was Thuya burl, this one is stag bone, so bone cut and burnt to look as though it was stag. The other difference is that this one is Oz 8 and this one is VG10. And whilst we have a plain flat ground blade here, we've got a little swedge on this one as well. So it's a slightly more sort of complicated shape to the handle. As a result, this one is probably costs something like 50% more than the pliant, and obviously double the cost of the little pendant. Now, as you may be aware, with Moki knives, they all come with some sort of sheath or cover. The pliant comes with a nice little leather sheath, very high quality. For a giveaway, compared to a lot of the Italian knives come with a sheath, but I've never had one that's really quite as good a quality of leather as this one. The Moki comes on its little neck cord, and it has a little pendant, rather, has a little Moki sleeve. This one comes in a similar box to all the other Mokis that I've had. Those of you who are interested, that'll focus. You gonna focus? Want to focus? Go on. Oh, anyway, it's a Moki. It's Kronos MK533ANZ, and the Moki website is there, www.moki.co.jp, and of course it's made in Japan. Inside, wrapped in cardboard, inside the cardboard, the knife comes in a wee foam bag, and inside that is its sheath cum pouch, these out of the way, which is, first of all, it looks as though it's just a little Cordura slip with a little belt loop on the back. But when we open it up, got a stud fastener. You sort of half expect it just to be Velcro, but it's a nice little popper stud, and then it's lined throughout with leather, and the back of the popper is also lined with leather there, so the popper won't scratch your knife. So that is quite a nice little pouch, although I actually suspect the knife has never even been in it. Again, Japan. Japanese, I mean, I suppose a bit like Britons or Americans or whatever, they're proud to have their stuff, you know, proud of their country's name. So, you know, they're quite happy to have Japan in big letters on it. The, you know, the Rocksteads get a bit of criticism for having made in Japan on their clips, but, you know, they're proud of what they do, so it's not really a surprise. Anyway, so let's get these out of the way. The Kronos, like the Pliant, is backlock. So my hands are messed. The cold weather, my skin just cracks up. So it's got Moki on that side, VG10 Japan on the other side. So it's a really nice little knife, actually. Fits nicely in the hand. You know, it's a 3-finger grip, gentleman's carry knife. The Pliant is obviously slightly larger, pretty much 4-finger grip. But this is more, I think this one is more perhaps acceptable in company, as it were. But it's a pretty knife. Nice little bit of swedging, as I say, both sides. So that's really all there is to say about it, I think. It's a nice little knife. I would recommend it. You know, they sound expensive, but they're well made. You know, fit and finish is pretty good. In fact, it's pretty perfect, actually, to be honest. Pliant the same. You know, you're talking steel liners with this one, with steel backlock, and I say the bone. The Pliant has brass. In a way, I suppose I would probably say I probably prefer the Pliant in many ways, but this has got a lot to recommend it too. That swedge and the bone stag are really nice. But I quite like brass liners, although the steel sort of goes better with it. I don't know. Anyway, oh, and of course you've also got a little lanyard hole. I tend to put a lanyard on them when I'm carrying them, particularly if I'm carrying them in a belt sheath, because I find it difficult to pull them out of the sheath. But that's just to say, that's just my idiosyncrasies, nothing else. Okay, so there we are. If you like this stuff, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, and I'm about to, this is the first one I've filmed in a couple of weeks, I'm about to film some more, so hopefully we'll have some content coming up over the next couple of weeks at least, leading up to Christmas. So thank you very much, folks. The Moki Kronos. Thank you very much. Bye.